What's going on, everybody? This is Stuart with Pandemonium Studios, here doing a tutorial on 808 kick drums. Later on I'll do another tutorial that'll give those long drawn out bass notes that'll hit in your sub really nice. But for now we're just doing this kick drum. First you're going to start out by creating a subtractor and make sure you initialize the patch. And you can also create a Kong drum designer, and we're not going to use that right now, but we'll be using it later on. So now that you've initialized the patch, change this octave to 2 and oscillator 1, and change the waveform to a sine wave, sideways S. You want to bring your filter down to 20, and make sure your low pass is turned on. Now we're going to hop over in this amp envelope here on the side, and this is what's going to really shape your bass sound. A lot of people think the attack should be on 0. I personally think that makes a lot of clicking, and I like a round sound of my bass, so I'm going to raise this up to 16. And then you want to bring your decay and your sustain down to 50. If I can get it there. And bring your release all the way down to 0. Nice. Very nice. We're going to hop over here in the sequencer, and we're going to write in some notes. Bring this over. Or loop to 2. Bring this back down. Alright, if you want to go up and in your snap, change this to 1/32. You could leave it on 1/16, but I like to get a little more accurate. I've come to find out that the C2 range here is the best range for these lower notes. I don't think y'all can hear that because it's such a low frequency, but anyways, these are I found out the best way to get that really nice sound you want. You can go through and change it up however you want, depending on your song. I'm going to go ahead and work on this D flat. Make 4 bars here. If you're doing 16ths, it's only be 2. Bring your loop in and leave 2 bars here at the end, because you want to give your loop enough time to release at the end if you hit play. So it gives enough time to release. If you bring it all the way up, it'll provide some clicking that we do not want. So there you go. It sounds really weak right now, but we'll tweak it up here in a second. So we have the note. If you come over here and right click on the subtractor, and we're going to create an M-class equalizer. With this, turn your low shelf on, frequency all the way up, gain all the way up, Q down all the way. And if you hit play, it sounds a lot better. It sounds quite much better. With that, we're done basically with the bass note. In the sequencer, you could plug in all your notes, your bass notes, through the subtractor, but I feel like that gets really messy when you'd want all your drums, your sounds in Kong. So what we're going to do with this file, export loop as an audio file, kick drum 808, save it, hit OK. You're going to hit browse on your drum. Go to wherever you saved it at. You don't want to lose your files anywhere. There it is. So when you click it and you hit it, it sounds very weak, but we're going to tweak it up a little more. We're going to go through, and on the drum and effects, we're going to add a compressor. And the attack all the way down, the release all the way down, makeup gain about halfway. And we're also going to add a filter. Bring the frequency not all the way down, but about a quarter. Bring this down to about a quarter. Make sure your low pass is on. When you click that, it sounds much better. Gives you that full bass tone, very deep. with that, you can program all your drums through Kong. You can go back through here, create different notes, and repeat and make different bass notes for your song. Make sure that you don't get too loud with it or anything. But anyways, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. We're gonna do another tutorial later on those long drawn out bass notes. Subscribe.